Let me introduce myself a little bit. I am Chloe, and I am the online fitness and nutrition coach. I'm a certified coach as well, and I started this journey 11 years ago.
Michelin, and this is the Michelin Health. Welcome. So today I'm here with this super special guest, Chloe. So Chloe is a fitness and nutrition coaching and is the head of the Chloe Condition. So Chloe, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Julia is such a great friend of mine, and I am so honored to be here, invited by you on your podcast.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. So you have a really interesting journey into the fitness. So I'm really interested about like how everything starts.
Okay. Shall I take it? Yeah. Let me introduce myself a little bit. I am Chloe, and I am the online fitness and nutrition coach. I'm a certified coach as well, and I started this journey 11 years ago, actually. So when I first started, I was a fitness enthusiast. And over the time, I realized that, okay, this is my passion. And how can I help other women feel the same way like I do? Like fitness changes my life in so many positive way. So when I first started, it was just to escape from my, let's say, like mental health. Like I was quite young, and I was in a country. It's a underdeveloped country, I would say. That's where I come from. I'm from Myanmar. And I always see myself like, okay, like I want to be a healthier version of me because my culture is quite against and not supportive enough with health and wellness. So the food we eat is more like traditional cultural things. So I started running in the park, like these sort of basic things. And a few years into it, the first time I stepped into the gym, that was the first time that changes my whole life. As soon as I lift the weights, I feel so empowered. I feel like myself and confident. And it was like in 2013, around there. So since then, I decided to build a platform that I could reach out to as many women as possible worldwide. That's where I started as an online coach and built my platform, the Chloe Condition. So it all started with one passion to empower other women to feel like themselves, like the potential that they have, and to actually be themselves by following health, wellness, and a good nutrition. So yeah, basically that's the story. It started with one person and inspired other to do the same.
That's amazing because like nowadays you have this massive, like a really big community. So it's really amazing everything that you
Thank
have
you.
been building. So when you start based on your own experience, right?
Mhm.
Did you have some like inspiration, someone that you look and like could like follow the steps, or you kind of need to reinvent everything from like the beginning?
Um, Actually, I was quite clueless because in my country it was hard to access internet as well at that time. So it's always being something that like missing, like my inspo. And I was just like, you know what? Like, if I create a community of women at that time, like, I'm not sure about like Western world had sort of like fitness community or something like that. It was a bit out of reach for me. But back of my mind, I know that like rather than doing alone, doing together is always a good idea. So why don't I build a community? So basically, instead of like researching and following like a idol or like inspo path, I basically like built it myself with a small group of people first, then it grows. And right now, all the social platforms, I've got over 300,000 followings, and my community is solid with over 12,000 women all over the world. So it took me 7 years of all these connecting and building this, but I'm so grateful, and I feel like this is the proudest thing I've done, is building a woman fitness community with all these strong women from any backgrounds.
That's really amazing. It's like building the community, not just like reinvented yourself, but bringing people around you, you know, like say like first you see how important it was for you, and then you have this like I'm gonna share this
Share
with
with
my
others.
community and
Yeah.
others. So this is really important. So basically you focus on the fitness condition, right? Like you help especially women to get into the fitness condition and with workout and nutrition.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got myself. So I started with a little Instagram personal page, and then I started my Facebook as well. In my country, Facebook is the main platform. So I started with Facebook, started posting like my daily routines and stuff, and people start to ask like, "Hey, where did you get this? How did you do it?" and all these sort of things. And then I started to build a little community from 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, and it grows. And yeah, nutrition, I recently got certified as nutrition as well. And I realized in this 11 years of journey, this is something really funny. I always tell my mom that I will never going to be in the kitchen because I love to be like outdoor doing activities like these sort of like little activities with more masculine side, like then I will never be in the kitchen. Like, then I start to realize that a few years ago, like it is so therapeutic for me to be in a kitchen and learn about the food and how it makes you feel. So I decided to start learning about nutrition as well. So it's only been a year ago that I got myself as a certified nutrition coach. So after a few years, I start my fitness journey. Like not a few years, like 5 years. I got myself a fitness certification. Then another certification related to women physique transformation and fat loss optimization. And then the nutrition certification. So it's like it's stacked up.
How important do you think it is fitness with nutrition for like a health mindset?
Um, I think if you combine fitness and nutrition knowledge together, it creates a balance and nourishing the body, not torturing the body. Because fitness alone, even if you think about from the to achieving a certain physique, aesthetic wise, it goes hand in hand, right? Fitness and nutrition. So it's not only for aesthetic, also for a mindset that will create a balance. So yeah, it's so important. Like it's your life, it's your whole life, to understand what you put into your body and also to understand like how you move your body. So yeah.
That's great. Do you have like a daily routine, like or like a morning routine that you normally like something that you need to that makes like your mental health?
I do have. I'm a big coffee person. So I actually drink coffee straight away when I wake up to actually, oh, this is the morning booster. But I create a habit like drink water first, So I have a routine that I would finish a liter of water before noon. That's part of my routine. And also second thing I created is like not to scroll the social media, because for me, my all my businesses that I set up is online. So it's so tempted for me to wake up and just grab the phone and look at the notifications. It's not just only from audience, also for my team and everything, like what's new, like emails or stuff. So I used to be so addicted to like getting things done and be productive, but I created a routine like not to touch the phone, drink water, put on the nice outfit like gym wear, what makes you feel confident for that day. So if you look at my gym wear, you will see how I feel on that day. Is that a vibrant color, or is that something to like a big t-shirt to hide the bloating or something like that? You will feel that. And then I put on the gym wear, I go to the gym, like that's the morning routine, or I go for a run, like that's strict. And the rest comes later. So first, look after myself. That's the priority. And second, by 9 o'clock, like I can be doing work, and like for the rest of the day. So that is the routine I should not miss. Yeah.
So every like morning you put yourself first.
Yes.
You're like
Exactly.
putting yourself first, the things that you need to, like drinking water, exercise, don't get your phone.
Mhm.
So do you think this is really important for the day, right?
I am a huge believer in prioritizing yourself, kind of thing, because um, I think if you feel good about yourself, like you can actually conquer the day and conquer the world. That's how I feel. And also the energy that you create at workplace, even in your friends group or the community, like whoever you meet when you wake up, like you're gonna exchange the energy. And once you look after yourself, like you glow, and the people you attract and everything become positive. So it all starts with me. Like that's my motto. That's what I work on myself daily.
That's great. That's really important because like when you don't like focus on yourself, you cannot take care of the others, right? So this
100%.
is especially for us, like as a woman, we always like prioritizing the others, right? Like
Yes.
the kids or the husband or whatever. So I think this is like a really important thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Prioritize yourself, put yourself first. That's great. And like how like you build like a huge community around you, this is like really impressive. This is amazing. And like pushing women ahead to like exercise, to have like a health lifestyle. So like how everything happens, like how did you start?
Um, my happiness really comes from seeing myself and others win at the same time. So every time I have like good information about like health or activities or routine, like I love to share online. And in my culture there is how to say, we have like a very restrictive culture that women should not be doing these things and going these places and all these sort of things. And also we are like very family oriented culture. So that creates like a pressure on women that there are certain things not to do. And sometimes those certain things not to do because of the cultural restrictions could be a good thing for a woman, like going out for a run or something like that. Because when I was going out for a run, like there was someone called my parents and says that your daughter is going like, running in the park with shorts. And I was just like, is this a thing? Like I come from that culture.
Is this a thing?
Yeah. That I come from that culture. Imagine like being in a country that is very not developed when it comes to those things, and like a very traditional culture. So like I was like really pushing against the culture. So in my culture I see a lot of women are struggling the same, couldn't live up to their fullest potential. And that's what I want to tap into, and that's what my community and the purpose is all built around that. And today I see like for the first time, like the girls who join my community, like now they're at like a, they're in the gym just thriving, like with muscles, and like traveling the world. I like 10 years ago, like you grew up with me together, like I didn't see that in you, but now I see that. I'm like so grateful, like so happy and so proud for them. So I think like my willingness to see other women win at the same time, that kind of attract the right people and happen to build the right community.
Yeah, that's great. You say about like the country that you are from, like the have this like things that the woman cannot do, and if we think about it, it's every country, it's like something like universal. Every country have like, oh no, because this is not a thing for a woman,
Yeah.
or like, oh, a woman cannot like be strong or whatever. And it's so great to see like breaking all this pre concepts. I think we can do everything we want, and we need to be strong,
Yes,
like
100%.
it is even important for like longevity, right? Like
Yes.
we need to be strong, we need workout, and do you want to share a little bit how important it is for like mental health as well?
Okay. Mental health is so important. A lot of us are ignoring it without even knowing about it. Because if you think about it, like you have to be able to check in with yourself every now and then as well. And a lot of us are really trapped in a daily routine, like and responsibilities, that we forgot to check in with ourselves. So for me, even though I'm a fitness and nutrition coach, whenever like women approach me to work with me, I always ask them, what makes you feel fulfilled? What makes you feel therapeutic? Is that dancing? Is that cooking? Like, is that going out for shopping or whatever make you feel therapeutic, like going for a massage. Please do that, because this is not only physical in the end, like it's also for your mental health. Like you're trying to eat healthy to look certain in a certain physique way. Like, is it, are you doing for yourself or are you doing it to prove others wrong? Like there's always that point that you have to balance, right? Like, is that for yourself or for others, kind of thing. So in the end, like a lot of us are we lost track, and in our daily life, by forgetting to check in with our mental health. So yes, like it's so important, and I really hope like people found their passion and really remember to check in with themselves with their mental health.
That's great. And it's like really important to have like, especially like a morning routine, like to remember every morning that's something that you need to do, and like exercise, like eating like healthy. It's just something that we need to, right? Because when we start to do, we feel good, and then we feel more like confident. We feel like better with ourselves, and this is like really important, right? Do you have like some tips? So if like someone is starting like today, what is something that needs to, or like what things are like important to do to like start?
Whoever really willing to kickstart the health and fitness journey, I would say starts very small. Like the smallest thing could be setting your alarm, or grabbing a glass of water, or just avoiding maybe sugary food. Is that okay? Fast food, or cutting down on that soda. Just start one and then make it as a habit. So a lot of my clients who I start to work with, like they have struggling to build a healthy lifestyle because they're trying to do everything at the same time. And trust me, even the smallest thing is very, very hard to sustain. So I always tell them that start with the smallest action, and also don't think, I would say. If you think, like it tend to be like procrastinate instead of, so if you want to, if you feel like for example, I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow morning, just set the alarm, don't think, and just go. Instead of just like, oh, I have to pick up my kids like this time. You think like 6 a.m. in the morning is when everybody is sleeping. That is your time. Like this is me time. So just don't think, set your alarm, and start with the smallest thing. Just start. It's like a Nike logo. Just do it.
Just do
I
it.
love it
Do it.
because just do it.
And you have like just do it, and you have like, it's important to build a community like around you and everything. But I want to share one thing that I used to do when I start. I'm not sure if you have this as well, but like when I start, one thing that I used to do, it's like put my outfit close to me, like close to my bed, and put my phone far. So I think it's really important. It was really important for me, and I want to share this. It's the power of the like the outfit when you are starting. Like when you put like close to you, or like some I don't know, like just, I think it's really important, because when you look good, with you feel good, and you want to feel even better, right?
Yes. I don't know. It's a silly thing. Like I might sound sillier than you actually. Even after 11 years into my fitness journey, of course, there are times that I feel like I'm not on track enough with my journey and those sort of things. So I always have to remind myself and bring that motivation back. So Simon, my partner, he was surprised that I wear my active wear for the next morning and go to bed.
It's not, I did this alone.
You did that? And it was
I
just, why are
still
you
do.
wearing this active wear to bed? And I'm
Because
just
I
like,
need to.
I need to. Like, I really need to kick myself out of bed. And, like sometimes we just need to do that. It could be like the silliest thing,
Yeah.
but trust me, it always pays off because we do everything with a good intention. So it works.
Yeah, it works for me, like I did the same, and I still do the same. I think it's like that's something that we need to do, things we need to do, and these things, exercise and take care of what we eat. And sometimes, as you said, we are not 100% motivated, right? Some days it's like some ups and downs, but do you believe of the power of like consistency?
I'm a huge believer of consistency because until today, like everything I've built and everything I have achieved in this journey is mostly because of being disciplined and consistent. Coming from a country that doesn't have access to a lot of resources, my biggest strength was being consistent with my journey. Like I would not lazy to do the same thing over and over again, and even though if it failed, like I am ready to get up and do it. And it takes long time for me to like to be able to reach out, like reach to people around the world, because I started from a small country, so the reach was longer. But I consistently doing it because of I believe that like one day, like I could reach out to as many women as possible. So consistency is a big part of my journey. And second thing is it also helped me in my business. Having disciplined and being consistent in my fitness journey creates a lot of positive impact in my business as well. Like I'm not scared to start over. I'm not scared to do it all over again and repeat it just to achieve the result I want. So consistency and discipline is something that it's a practice. It's not natural. Like trust me when I say it. People think a lot of disciplined person, a lot of people who are consistent is natural, and it's not. And everybody can build that by not giving up and believing in what they do. So yeah, best suggestion, like be consistent and disciplined, and you can practice that.
That's great. And you don't have just one or two, you have like many of business, right? So you are running for the moment like a lot of business. And it's really nice to see because like you start like inside like your country all with all the challenge and everything. And how was for you the experience to go like international?
um it's actually very different. Even the clients, like international clients and the local clients, are it's a huge I would say it's so different. Like the culture, the communication, everything was different. But one thing I believe, like wherever you are from, either local or international, like everybody come here and meet here in this community for one reason: to better themselves, for the good intention to support one another. So what when you talk about like people wise, it's different, but the belief and the value wise, I think we all are the same. Everything come here for a good reason. So yeah, it's I could say it's difficult, but also at the easy at the same time, because the reason are similar behind.
That's great. Coming back a little bit to the Chloe condition, you have like a chronogram because like when you start, you don't really know what to do, right? And you say like the importance of like start small, but start anyway, and it's really important you have like people around you who like support you, right? And do you have like a weekly things that like people need to do, or you're more like you have like more personalized tips that works for like each one? Like how do you work with this for someone it's like starting?
um each person is so different. That's why, like, okay, when I do like planner programs, we've got like group programs, like, and also personalized programs. So each person is very different. So I think like the best thing to find out the best fit, there's a saying like there's no one size fits it all or something like that. Like there's no such thing as a perfect routine. Whatever works for you is the perfect routine. So there's no such thing as like working out in the morning is the best or evening is the best. Like what is the best schedule for you? What is the time that you can give fully to yourself? It could be morning, evening. And also the food, like it's not chicken is the best or beef is the best. Like, what is the best for you? So in the end, like finding out the best for you is the work you have to do. That's how I tell my clients. Like there's no BS about it. Like what is the best for you, and we will try week one. We try things out. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna give you the program, but let me know the feedback after week one. So me as a coach, my responsibility is to help them find out what is the best for them. So come back with the feedback. Chloe, like these meals doesn't work. It doesn't. I cannot get in my grocery next door. Gym is far. Okay, week two. What is another program? Like, what would be the best fit? So I always work with my clients long term. With a long-term program to find out by the end of the program, when they walk away, they find what is the best food routine exercises for them. So yeah, it's a teamwork, right? A coach and also the clients who is willing to put an effort to work for themselves.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
And how about like new projects? Something coming the next days, maybe?
Yes, I've been working on this project for the past 3 years. I had this dream 10 years ago. I think for any fitness girlies, you can relate that. Like one day, I want to be able to build this company, this brand, this product, and stuff. So for the past 3 years, I've been working on one big project, which I'm expecting to launch next month. So I'm super excited. And yeah, I'll take you along in this journey together with Julia, right? Yeah. So I started this new business being abroad. It's actually the new company. I have two companies abroad. So the whole process has been a lot of work, like entrepreneur living abroad, setting up a business as a foreigner. But I learned a lot throughout the way and not going to complain about it because this is all part of the process and really hoping for the great outcome. And it's in a month. I'll introduce you.
Yeah, that's great. We know how difficult it is, but
It's rewarding.
we need to, right?
Yeah, it's rewarding. Everything is rewarding, like either good or bad. Like there's so many career that I've done in my life. Like I've done event management, I've done F&B, I've done work in like a coffee company, like these sort of FMCG. I've worked in banks and stuff. But at the end of the day, like you exactly know what you don't want.
Yeah.
Like this is the industry that I don't want to be in, that is not fulfilling my dreams and stuff. You find out in the end. So either good or bad, I think there is something that will have like a crystal clear in the end. So it is always worth trying to know what works for you and what don't.
Yeah, I think we cannot be afraid of fail, right? Because
No,
it's like
not
we
at
need
all.
to try, and like we need to. I think it's really important that you say that we need to discover what we don't like,
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
and you just know what you don't like if you try.
Yes.
So it's really important for all of us, really inspiring to see, and like you're like a huge example of success. Like you build really successful business, and like you have a whole community. So this is really powerful. Like inspiring women around the world, and that's really really nice. Do you have like the final like tips that you can like share that it was like useful for you?
Um, I would say whoever listening to this, whoever thinking of to start something different and start all over, because I've met many women, because I work with women around the world, like who are very scared to start over. Like they've been sticking to the one business for 10 years, one career for 10 years. At some point, they know that this is not feeding their soul anymore, and they want to start again the new thing, but scared to start over because they've been in this for so long. Whoever watching this, I'm sure that you will have your dreams as well. So please don't be scared to chase your dreams, like at any age, anytime. It's okay to start over, and don't be scared to fail at the same time, because know that this is part of the process, and no, and nothing great in life comes easy. So I think this could be a motto for you. So expect that it will be hard and it will be so rewarding. So don't be scared to start over. Don't be scared to fail, and don't be scared to, yeah, not give up on, how can you say that? I think we can kind of, yeah,
You say
on yourself, like,
yeah.
yeah,
You say like really.
don't give up on
Don't give
yourself.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't give up.
Don't give up on
You
yourself.
are
I think,
unique. You are the most amazing.
yes, yes, it's so important to not give up on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like potential and future ahead of you. So just do it.
And like find like a community that you have some identification. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Right.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like
Those are the basic mottos that
Yeah.
like everybody should not be scared of to do that.
don't be scared of fail. If you need to start over and over again, you
Yeah.
know the success is coming. So thank you so much, Chloe. It's so nice to have you here. And where we can like find you, like social media, what's the best way to find you?
I have a social media, Facebook and Instagram. You can find me at the Chloe Condition, THE the CHLOECONDITION. You will do the little check, Chloe Condition, and you can access all my programs, fitness and nutrition programs, personalized or follow along videos. And you can also find me through Julia's Instagram as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And also my website, www.thechloecondition.com. That's where you can find me. Thanks, Julia, for having me today. It's my honor and so pleasure to be in this podcast, and I'm super super excited for future projects as well. And yeah, so good to see you here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad to share your journey. I think I'm pretty sure it's going to help a lot of people to start the fitness journey or keep going with the fitness journey. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.